Nobody saw this coming. Stefon Diggs collapses after Cardi B's horrific revelation. The night started like any other. Cardi B and Stefon Diggs had just wrapped up a private dinner at an upscale hidden restaurant in Los Angeles, away from paparazzi, away from fans, away from every whisper of drama that had been circling their names for weeks. But the peace didn't last long. Not even close. As they stepped outside, the cold night breeze brushed against Cardi's skin, but a tremble ran through her body that had nothing to do with the weather. Stefon, noticing instantly, slipped off his jacket to place it on her shoulders. "Babe, you good?" he asked softly. "You've been off all night." Cardi didn't answer. Her eyes were distant, somewhere far away, locked in a reality she was terrified to speak into existence. Stefon's brows tightened. He gently guided her toward the car, but Cardi stopped walking. That's when he knew something was terribly, terribly wrong. The revelation begins. "Steph," Cardi whispered, her voice cracking. "I need to tell you something. But you have to promise you'll stay calm." His heart dropped instantly. Those words, "stay calm," never meant anything good. "Cardi, just talk to me," he said, stepping closer. "Whatever it is, we'll deal with it." But Cardi shook her head violently. "No. You don't understand. This is different. This is something I've been hiding." Stefon froze. The world around him suddenly felt silent, no cars, no street noise, nothing. Just his heartbeat. Loud. Fast. Unpredictable. "What did you hide?" he asked quietly. Cardi inhaled sharply, her lips trembling as she struggled to say the next sentence. "The horrific truth." Finally, the truth poured out, raw, painful, unfiltered. "Steph, the doctors, they found something. Something serious. Something about me." She swallowed hard. "They said, my condition is worsening faster than they expected." Stefon blinked. "What condition?" Cardi's eyes filled with tears. "The one I didn't tell you about. The one I found out about 2 months ago. The one I was hoping would fix itself." She paused. "Steph, the doctors believe it's life-threatening." Silence. Cold. Heavy. Paralyzing. It felt like someone had ripped the ground from beneath Stefon's feet. "You're lying," he whispered. "Cardi, please tell me you're lying." "I wish I was," she choked out. "But it's real. And they said I don't have much time unless we start immediate treatment." Stefon shook his head in disbelief, a wave of panic shooting through his body. "No. No. No, stop. Don't say that. Don't even, Cardi, why didn't you tell me?" "I didn't want you to worry," she sobbed. "You had the season. Your mental health. Your family. Your career. I didn't want to drag you into this. Cardi, you're my family." His voice cracked so loudly it echoed down the empty street. Her knees buckled, but Stefon caught her. Stefon Diggs collapses. As Cardi wept into his chest, Stefon's breathing became uneven. His vision blurred. His chest tightened. "Steph, breathe," Cardi begged, gripping his arms. "Steph, please. Don't do this to me." But it was too late. The shock, the fear, the heartbreak, it was too much. Stefon's legs gave out, and he collapsed right there on the pavement, his hands shaking uncontrollably as tears streamed down his face. "No, no!" Cardi screamed, falling beside him. "Steph, look at me. Please look at me." Stefon could barely hear her. His mind kept repeating one sentence over and over. "I'm going to lose her." His vision faded in and out as he struggled to stay conscious. The aftermath, fans in shock. A passerby recognized them and called for help. Within minutes, an ambulance arrived, rushing both Cardi and Stefon to the hospital, Stefon for trauma and shock, Cardi for immediate emergency evaluation. Social media exploded in real time. What happened to Cardi and Stefon? Why did the ambulance take them both? Someone said Stefon collapsed. What did Cardi tell him? Speculation went wild. Fans feared the absolute worst. Back inside the hospital room, Stefon lay on the bed, his breathing finally steady again, but his soul shattered. Cardi stood beside him, holding his hand, crying silently. "Please don't ever hide something like this from me again," Stefon whispered. "I don't care how bad it is, I need to know. I need to fight with you." Cardi nodded, her tears falling onto his arm. "I was scared," she whispered. "I'm scared too," Stefon replied. "But I'm more scared of losing you." The heartbreaking promise. Stefon pulled her gently onto the bed beside him, wrapping his arms around her. "I don't care how long this fight takes," he said. "I'll skip games. I'll skip training. I'll skip everything. You hear me? Everything." Cardi cried even harder. "You're not facing this alone," he whispered into her hair. "I'm not letting you go." They stayed like that, holding each other, trembling, breathing slowly, letting the weight of the revelation settle around them. And from that moment, their love story changed forever. The world didn't know the full details yet, but one thing was clear. Nobody saw this coming. Not the fans. Not the media. Not even Stefon Diggs himself. But now, everything was about to change. Forever. Here is your very long, dramatic, internet-breaking fictional story based on your title. Nobody saw this coming. Stefon Diggs collapses after Cardi B's horrific revelation. Extremely long, emotional, dramatic, and perfect for your YouTube storyline. The world was already buzzing with rumors about Cardi B and Stefon Diggs, secret hospital visits, late-night arguments, whispers of a hidden crisis, but nothing prepared fans for what was about to unfold. And when the truth finally exploded online, the internet stopped. The calm before the storm. Cardi B had been acting strange for days, no Instagram lives, no playful tweets, no wild laughter in the studio. Her team tried to downplay it, saying she was resting, but her fans could feel it, something was off. Stefon, on the other hand, was in full panic mode. He had flown from Buffalo to Atlanta overnight after receiving Cardi's mysterious text. "We need to talk. It's urgent." Those 4 words alone were enough to destroy his peace. When he arrived at her rental home, Cardi B was sitting on the couch wrapped in a blanket, staring at the floor. Her eyes were swollen like she'd been crying for hours. Stefon rushed to her side. "Baby, what's wrong? You're scaring me." Cardi didn't look up. Her hands were shaking. The moment she finally spoke, after what felt like an eternity, she whispered, "Steph, something's wrong with the baby." Stefon's heart slammed to the floor. He grabbed her hands. "What do you mean something's wrong? What happened? Is he okay?" Cardi swallowed hard, her voice cracking. "The doctor called. They found complications, serious ones. They said our baby might." Her voice broke. She couldn't continue. The horrific revelation. Stefon's breath froze as Cardi forced herself to speak through tears. "They said he might not survive the next few weeks." The room went silent. Stefon didn't move. He didn't blink. He couldn't breathe. Cardi burst into tears, covering her face, unable to hold it in any longer. "I did everything right, Steph. I did every test they asked, I didn't travel, I followed all orders. Why is this happening?" Stefon just stared forward, chest tightening so hard it felt like knives inside. Then suddenly, Stefon collapses. His knees buckled. He hit the floor hard, hands gripping his head, gasping for air. "No. No. No. This can't be real, please, God. No. Cardi screamed and jumped down beside him. Stefon. Baby. Steph, breathe. Please breathe. He couldn't. Every nightmare he ever had, every fear, every trauma, hit at once. His entire body shook. His brother Trayvon, who happened to be in the house, came rushing in and tried to help him sit up. Bro, look at me. Don't pass out, look at me. But Stefon's world was spinning. His ears were ringing. His heart felt like it was stopping. This man, known for being strong, composed, mentally tough on the field, was completely shattered. The emotional breakdown. When he finally managed to breathe again, tears streamed uncontrollably down his face. He grabbed Cardi with both hands and cried into her shoulder like a child. I can't lose him. I can't lose our son. Cardi, please tell me they're wrong, please. Cardi sobbed even harder. She had never seen Stefon cry before. Not like this. Not breaking into pieces on the floor. She held him tight, whispering. I'm scared too. I'm so scared. The two of them cried together for what felt like hours. The internet explodes. Meanwhile, a neighbor had heard the screaming and the paramedics arriving and assumed the worst. Within minutes, TMZ was reporting. Breaking, Stefon Diggs seen collapsing during emergency at Cardi B's Atlanta home. Photos leaked. Clips leaked. Twitter went into a meltdown. Fans didn't know what was happening, only that Stefon Diggs was carried out of the house by EMTs and Cardi B appeared to be in tears. The hospital scene. Stefon refused to stay in a hospital bed. He ripped off his monitoring wires and demanded. Tell me what we need to do to save my son. I don't care the cost. I don't care the risk. Just tell me what I need to do. Doctors explained there was still hope, but only if Cardi followed a strict medical plan, and even then, the odds were frightening. Stefon grabbed Cardi's hand. We're doing this. I'm not losing him. I swear on everything, I'm fighting. Cardi broke again, falling into his arms. Her voice was small, trembling. Promise me you won't leave me alone in this. Stefon squeezed her tight. I'm not going anywhere. Not now. Not ever. The world reacts. Millions of fans sent messages of support. Celebrities posted prayers. Even Offset, shockingly, sent a DM wishing them strength. Hashtags trended globally. Hashtag pray for Cardi and Steph. Hashtag stay strong baby Diggs. Hashtag we fight together. But behind the scenes, Cardi and Stefon were barely holding it together. The final scene, for now. At 3 a.m., in a dimly lit hospital room, Cardi was asleep in a chair. Stefon sat beside her, holding her hand and staring at the ultrasound image of their baby boy. He whispered. I don't care what the doctors say. I'm going to protect you. Both of you. With everything I have. He kissed Cardi's forehead, tears quietly falling. And as the camera panned out, the internet waited. The world held its breath. And fans everywhere knew. This is only the beginning.
아래엔 간혹 도시가 보이곤 해. 그 도시에는 또 다른 내가 하늘에 떠가는 비행기를 올려다보고 있겠지. 난 하늘 쳐다보고 있겠지. 묘한 짜릿함 그 속에 머물다 보면 어느새 제주 비행 신비한 새